Shabbat Shalom, my friends. I'm back home in New Mexico after 2 weeks in New York City that were really wonderful and in which I managed to find spaces of refuge and renewal. And yet it's true that there's no place like home. And when I got back, because it wasn't just New York, it was a month in Mexico right before that, in Bacalar, and many travels before that, Maui, Mexico 3 times in 3 months. And so I think my body and soul were a bit weary a few days ago when I finally landed back in my own space here. And I wanted to share with you what I do to renew when I feel battered and exhausted and overexposed, which is actually how I've been feeling. Because when you're traveling and teaching and being with people, there's a lot of engagement and a lot of being on. And I'm an introvert. I'm not an extreme introvert, but I always sort of fall on that side of the spectrum. And so I really need solitude to refill and refuel. And so when I got home last week, I found that what I really needed to do was take long walks and have long sleep. So I have been taking Ruby and Lola, and yes, Gangadas, my husband, and my 2 dogs, up into the mountains every day and taking long walks through the snow. And I've also been doing longer sessions of yoga. And so embodied practices have this way of kind of healing my fragmented psyche. And I think that deep rest does it also. Even if I'm not sleeping, I'm in bed for like 9 hours at a time, and I read in bed and I drink tea, and I notice that deep rest and vigorous exercise is restoring me to myself. And so these are all kind of Sabbath glimpses. The way that we can keep the Sabbath holy is by recognizing what our bodies and our psychic fields and our emotional realities require, and then taking a breath and showing up for that. So may you find spaces to restore your body, mind, and soul. Shabbat Shalom.